Cheating is something that everyone worries about, but when you're famous, you seemingly have to worry about it even more, especially if you're dating anyone from today's top 10 list of the top 10 celebrities caught cheating multiple times. So let's get into it right now on IO. By the way, I'm Connor, I'm helping out today. It's fine, don't worry. In at 10, Kris Jenner. Prior to marrying Robert Kardashian, Kris Houghton was seeing Cesar Sanudo, a pro golfer from Tijuana. Luckily, it wasn't Tiger Woods, I suppose, but nevertheless, Kris did end up cheating on Cesar with Robert, who'd she'd later obviously marry. I don't really think I needed to say that. But then after Kris and Robert married, Kris admitted to yet another affair, this time with Todd Waterman during her marriage to Robert, which she described as insanely intense. In her autobiography, she referred to Todd as Ryan, but Todd of course knew it was him and came forward on his own. And honestly, this must have been what started the curse of every Kardashian after getting cheated on or cheating on someone else. Cause like, damn, that's one hell of a bloodline. In at 9, Jessie James. Not even a week after winning the Oscar for Best Actress for her role in Blind Side back in 2010, rumors surfaced of Sandra Bullock's husband Jessie James having had multiple affairs, which were confirmed to be true, proving that maybe there was also an Oscars curse back in the day. But then, after that scandal, he ended up dating Kat Von D, the star of LA Inc., a reality show based on a tattoo studio in Los Angeles, obviously. However, their engagement was also called off after it was revealed that Jessie had cheated on Kat with upwards of 19 women, possibly more. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Jessie doesn't seem to regret it either, telling the Daily Mail back in 2017, quote, "In general, both women and men cheat. It's a part of life," which is just a horrible way of looking at it. In at 8, Anne Heche. Anne Heche, known for 6 Days, 7 Nights, Donnie Brasco, Wag the Dog, and Volcano, is an American actress who, most importantly for this list, dated Ellen DeGeneres from 1997 to August of 2000. But the actual reason for their breakup was the real thing the media was interested in. They had been described as the world's first gay super couple, but after their split on not so good terms, Heche claimed that her blacklisting from the Ellen show effectively made her unable to get a role, since the studios wouldn't be able to advertise their film on the show. However, it was later revealed that Heche had allegedly cheated on Ellen with Holman Laffoon, who would later become her first husband. After which, she soon started another affair with James Tupper, who would later become her second husband. Yeah, despite her already having a son with Coleman, thus making the idea that she cheated on Ellen even more likely, and justifying the blacklisting even further. In at 7, Ben Affleck. While engaged to Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck started a relationship with Jennifer Garner after meeting her on the set of the Daredevil movie back in 2003, which is weird because not only was he engaged to Jennifer Lopez and then cheated on her, but it's also because they met on Daredevil, and I don't think anything good could flourish or grow on that set, because like, you know, the quality of the movie didn't. But anyway, while this was going on, Garner was also married to Scott Foley, so needless to say, multiple things fell apart. But at least Affleck and Garner got together, which resulted in them getting a divorce in 2017 because apparently he also had an affair with Lindsay Shookus, an SNL producer, while she was married to Kevin Miller. For God's sake, dude, okay? Like, I get that you're Batman, but like, you don't need to whip out your bat every time you see a woman that isn't the one you're with, okay? Just like, relax and keep it in your pants before you end up getting a bad case of like the scarecrows, if you know what I mean. And at 6, Kristen Stewart. What's the worst thing about dating a vampire? How about the fact that they're immortal, meaning that you're stuck with them forever? Well, this must have been how Kristen Stewart felt after she had an affair with Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders while in a relationship with Robert Pattinson, her Twilight co-star. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I just talked about Batman, so maybe I had to clarify. While Rupert was married to Liberty Ross, who played Snow White's mother in that movie, while Kristen played Snow White. Yeah, talk about an awkward family reunion. This was only the beginning of the infidelity though, since after that it was reported that Kristen left Alicia Cargyle, who was her newest partner, for Stephanie Sokolinski, but continued to see Alicia, thus leaving Alicia for someone else, but then cheating on that someone with Alicia. And then, while dating Stella Maxwell, Kristen was also still allegedly seeing Alicia. Like, come on, okay? I think it's fairly obvious who you're interested in here. Halfway through in at number 5, Tristan Thompson. Yeah, I think we all knew that this would be on the list. It was kind of an inevitability. Tristan Thompson was caught multiple times cheating on Khloe Kardashian throughout their relationship, to a point where it would get revealed and we would expect it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Especially when one of those instances is caught on camera at a damn hookah lounge of all places, and also just days before the birth of your daughter, which yes, did happen back in 2018. He was then caught again a few months later with a former friend of Kylie Jenner, which is just added salt to the wound. Like, dude, really? And that's not even the last of it, cause like, while Tristan and Khloe were in the process of having their second child through surrogacy, Tristan cheated on her again with Marilee Nichols, a personal trainer, who then also had another one of his kids. This man cheated on the mother of his child, and then did it again when they were in the process of having another kid, and fathered a third because of that. Bro. In at 4, Jada Pinkett Smith. I think we all know about the whole Jada and August thing, but apparently now people think that it's fine because now they're in an open marriage, but it didn't start that way. She just straight up cheated on Will, and then she brought Will on national TV and made him cry on TV, which then turned into a meme. Okay, Will, you can slap me if you want to, but that's not okay. In at 3, Adam Levine. This was another obvious one. I mean, this man turned into the biggest meme on the internet for what felt like ages. The "that body of yours is insane" memes were unavoidable. However, Levine denied having an affair, but did admit to speaking to others in a flirtatious manner. All of this started after Summer Stroh claimed that they had a year-long affair in a TikTok, which has since been deleted. Stroh laid it out in the video saying, quote, "Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, you know, I was young, I was naive. Quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now, so I was definitely very easily manipulated." They also showcased multiple screenshots of messages between the two of them, including one where Adam asked the influencer would be okay with him naming his child Summer, and the infamous "it is truly unreal how hot you are, like it blows my mind" conversation that turned into the meme. Penultimately, in at number 2, Elizabeth Taylor. Known for Cleopatra, Suddenly Last Summer, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Elizabeth Taylor was a British-American actress who was rumored to have cheated on multiple husbands. Not only that, but in the tell-all book Elizabeth Taylor, There's Nothing Like a Dame, there was mentions of a menage with John F. Kennedy and an affair with Ronald Reagan. And not only that, but there were multiple high-profile affairs during her various marriages to other famous men, including when Elizabeth had an affair with Eddie Fisher, the husband of her best friend at the time, Debbie Reynolds, and then, after Elizabeth and Eddie got married, Elizabeth then had an affair with her next future husband, Richard Burton, which is absolutely insane. The tell-all book also claims that when her romance Frank Sinatra began to fizzle out, that she told him she was pregnant with his child and attempted to blackmail him into marrying her, which, given her track record for husbands, makes you really question her true intentions and motivations. And finally, in at number 1, Tiger Woods. There's a stereotype for like basketball and football players being cheaters, that women will like line up outside the hotels they stay at and they'll just go down the line and pick a few. However, apparently when it comes to golfing, the same stereotype applies, or at least it does to Tiger Woods, which I mean is like the easiest joke ever, okay? That's low-hanging fruit at this point. But when it comes to Tiger, things seem to be rated over PGA, since while being known as one of history's greatest golfers, he's also a serial cheater to a horrifying degree. You may have thought that Travis or Adam would have been number 1, but holy Christ, they don't even compare. In 2009, multiple reports surfaced alleging that Tiger Woods had a months-long affair with a New York City nightclub hostess, Rachel Uchidol. When this was discovered, Woods' wife attacked him, and I mean, I'm against violence, but I understand the rage that would have developed. I mean, you could have done it in a healthier way, but I get why you would be rageful. But after this, even more reports came up involving adult stars, adult dancers, and adult entertainers, and more claiming to have done the deed with Tiger as well, which caused Tiger to later confess to sleeping with 120 women while he was married. That's absolutely insane. That's like Barney Stinson levels of women, and Barney is a fictional character. And if for some weird reason you want to hear more about celebrities cheating or getting cheated on, because that's what you're into apparently, there's a whole host of videos on the channel for that, okay? Be sure you check those out. Thanks for watching. G.I. Jane 2, I can't wait to see it either. You know what? Come on, come at me. Be mad. I don't care. Alright, moving on.